Yes. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys.
Hi guys. We were having a conversation.
We're having a business conversation
about something neither near nor there, nor nither nor nother. It is time. We're just, we missed the first 6 minutes of last half hour show.
I'm sorry.
Because
I just have to make sure we are. Okay.
We're connected.
I don't know what happened with the button pushing yesterday.
You know what? Sometimes you make mistakes, and what you do is you just move forward. Robbie and I were both tempted to curl up under her desk and just sort of crouch and tremble and cry.
Sadness. Yeah.
That wouldn't have gotten us anywhere. We decided not to do that. Oops, quiet burping.
Yes.
Quiet
what is
burping.
with the quiet burping? Is it because we drink water?
Because we drink water so fast.
Yeah.
Because we drink it so fast.
See, that's why I don't quiet burp.
Oh my gosh, in the last half hour, Robbie made people look at poop. It was awful.
Yeah. If you guys want to know some interesting stuff about robots,
if you want...
Go look at the last live cast. There's all kinds of interesting stuff that I found out.
I want to say, things have really gone off the rails since Matthew ceded control of the agenda to Robbie. Pooping robots, I mean, that's all I'm going to say. I mean, you could argue that it's better. It's up to you.
I hardly scraped the surface of information about robots, and somehow I ended up with pooping robots.
I'm tempted to start with a few of El Puppy's jokes while we're right here, but I don't know what the agenda says.
The agenda
I'm trying to be flexible.
Does not say anything about jokes until much later on, so please
can I inject something here at the outset? I received an email from El Puppy. The email subject line was, Robbie is great. The body of the email was, Robbie is great. You could argue that that was slightly redundant, that it was slightly unproductive, that it was a little bit of a poke. I don't know. I don't know what El Puppy's motives were, but I wrote back. All I wrote back was, I can't argue with this. I've come to the same conclusion. So, El Puppy, thank you for confirming what I already knew about Robbie. I appreciate it. All right, moving on. Here we go. Agenda. Wednesday, April 15th, play theme song. Oh, this time you didn't do show, play, theme song, or play, show, theme song.
No, I had to erase that. I had to fix it.
Play it.
Because the language was so confusing.
Play theme song. It's pretty straightforward. And here we go. And Matthew, the Robbie and Matthew Show. I feel like I'm an archer pulling back the bowstring during that long-held note, and then I just let it fly right into the hearts of our fans and followers. As Cupid might. No?
Wow, that was so poetic.
Thank you. All right, what's going on next, Rob? 1A, play Matthew's fan club theme song. Don't make me jump around.
I'm not.
Okay, I had to jump around last time. I'm still
we
tired
get
from that.
exercise in the other program.
Whew. All right. So this is for my people.
I'm getting the
all my people out there. Get hype, excited, hyped.
Oh my gosh.
And we're gonna jump around, and we're gonna just do our moves, and we're going to celebrate our friendship now.
1,000 years ago, you would get all of these musical references.
That's Lionel Richie, my friends.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Celebrate.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna look it up while you do this. Yeah.
I'm in Matthew's fan club.
All right. I'm just getting these out of the way because I always get yelled at when I don't tend to them quickly enough.
Lionel Richie and the Commodores, live,
the Commodores.
1982.
Okay. All right. That's not it. Is it? All right.
Robbie is cooler. Robbie is cuter. And Robbie's just better than Matthew.
Thank you,
I'm getting used to that. You know, once you get beaten down enough times by Robbie, you kind of just start to appreciate it.
It's kind of so charming that you
can't help it. It's
kind
of Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh, that's a terrible thing to talk
here.
About here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Right. Yes. Oh, my teacher's husband is a writer, and he gave my journal entries 5 stars. Well, that's very nice. Wow.
Cool in the gang, says Megan first. That's what I thought. Well, I didn't think it was Cool in the Gang, but I didn't think that it was Lionel Richie.
All right, let me see what it is.
Guys, drink water. It's time to drink water. You know what? I've had to go to the bathroom since before the first show. I've drunk 1 glass of water. Now I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. Even worser.
I'm embarrassed to say that's not Lionel Richie. It is Cool in the Gang. Recorded in 1980, and I am not above saying when I'm wrong. That's another important thing, you guys. We're going to teach you a few life lessons in addition to showing you pooping robots. It's that when you make mistakes, such as starting your show 6 minutes late, or another kind of mistake that's even more embarrassing. Come on, Robbie, come back to me. Can't afford to lose you now. Come on back. Here we go. All right, I'm taking over. Robbie is shutting down. All right, here we go. Drink water.
You didn't drink your water.
Remind people about the theme of the week. We had a theme of the week, which was robots, my friend.
Yes.
Robbie looked at you and gave you a very stern edict yesterday, which was you were to send her robot-themed research, or she would bear down on you like the unrelenting fury of 1,000...
Now, yes.
1,000 what?
I do want to say I'm going to give El Puppy detention immunity.
Because the email she wrote me?
No.
Okay.
Because she immediately did research and put it in the sidebar.
Yesterday, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
She was on it.
Yeah.
I'm also going to extend that immunity to Principal Ella, who was at threat of being put in detention, because apparently she has been trying to send us information, and for some reason we haven't gotten it.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
Trust
it seems
that
like
you
a
are telling the
pretty
truth.
convenient excuse, but I am still...
I'm going to be one of those generous people
That's funny.
who tries to believe
yesterday,
people.
Robbie was not willing to extend Principal Ella any sort of immunity.
No, that's true, but
Robbie
but she proved me wrong.
All right.
That's okay.
Fair enough. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, Principal Ella.
El Puppy everybody wants me to show El Puppy's pictures.
Oh, okay.
But look here,
Yeah.
it's not on the agenda yet.
Cross-promote El Puppy's YouTube channel and fan pouches. You guys,
Thank
El
you.
Puppy is a media maven in her own right. She has her own YouTube channel. She has a website. She gives news announcements. I mean, you did not know that in your midst was a glittering celebrity.
Yes.
Yeah, now I know why she has such stunning self-confidence to take me down
And
at every turn.
Great jokes at every
Her
turn.
Q factor is simply higher than mine.
All right.
All right, what do we have here? Oh, there she is.
El Puppy with the
Stitch and Style pouches.
Those are
Listen,
the ones that she's
if you're
stitching.
gonna stitch,
do it in style.
do it in style, like
Yeah.
El Puppy.
All right.
That could be your motto. Oh, look at that cute little... Is that a lamb?
It's
Is
like
that a
little
sheep?
ghost with horns.
And what
I don't know.
What do you
but
put
it's
inside
so
of it?
Cute.
Do you put keepsakes?
Oh, look, she's putting a little lip gloss.
Oh,
in
she's
there.
putting lip gloss in there?
Yeah.
Because if you're going to carry your lip gloss around, do it in style.
Yes, and here, look here.
What? What do you got
This is
next?
to prove that she actually was sewing it herself. She wasn't she didn't just get these at the store. And
Here's my
pretend
guess.
That she
My
sewed
guess.
them.
She probably had one of her assistants sew it. Then she's like, out of the way, assistant. She took the pouch and she said, photographer, come
Yes.
here. Make it look like I made this pouch.
I believe that is how the Kardashians
That's my
do it.
guess, yes.
Yes.
El Puppy doesn't have time for this.
Yes.
She's too busy writing autobiographies.
And here's the thing about El Puppy's channel.
Yeah.
I had planned to cross promote it, but then I did see that there's nothing on the channel because it's private.
Oh.
So just know that there's a YouTube star amongst you,
Yeah.
and I won't promote her channel because
The most elite YouTube stars are
Yes.
private. You
Yes.
can't even get to their channel
Yes.
because it's protected content.
Yes.
But just know, we tremble in fear, we tremble in admiration of you, El Puppy, your pouches and your YouTube stardom.
Yes.
Okay.
and,
Here we go.
Because you set Matthew straight. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, she's telling us.
It's-
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Here we go. All right.
Waylon, thank you for drinking your water. We appreciate you following the agenda.
Good job,
Yes,
Wellen.
you
Good
should.
job. After
Yes.
reading those riddles of yours yesterday, I had to take some water. I mean, they're very breathtaking.
Those
Yeah.
are like those are
There's a
sort of
literature.
Yes, I was just going to say.
It's like
they were
reading
very
Finnegan's
literary-
Wake.
They were very literary.
Yeah. You need to have a full stomach, have eaten your vitamins, and
Yes.
have water on hand when you encounter those riddles.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I forgot
No.
to. Anyway, there
What?
was something
What?
I
What
forgot.
happened? What happened?
I forgot to talk about something with the automaton pooping duck.
Well, you
in
know
the
what?
last
There's
one.
always tomorrow. Let's not use up all the
right.
goodness
All right,
today.
I'm talking about our pooping
Okay.
duck.
What do we have next? Read one half of chapter 8?
I think so.
Are you
going to
parse
30
it out?
pages.
Oh, that's too
and
much.
It seemed a little bit too long.
Why did that author make that chapter that long?
I
Read
don't know.
one half of chapter 8. Some of you are already clenching with disappointment, knowing that you're going to be left hanging precipitously.
Yes.
Oh, this is the stakeout. The reason the stakeout chapter is long
Yeah.
is because a lot has to happen.
And
So
I wasn't really sure where to end, but I think
we are
that
not going to fault the author.
I'm ending it here, Matthew.
Matthew is... I don't have an
Okay.
opinion.
Matthew usually has an opinion
Matthew
about
was
where we
so
cut him
tired
off.
all of a sudden. Matthew felt great coming into the show.
Yes.
Then Robbie made me do 2 rounds of calisthenics, and now I am tired and saying things I don't mean. If I lash out in anger, if I have an emotional outburst, I'm warning you in
You're
advance.
not going to have an emotional
It's
outburst.
possible I could...
Wait, wasn't I going to read it?
I'm handing it to you.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. Whoa!
You look like you were just about
No,
ready to
I'm
start
not.
reading.
Do you know how badly I would butcher this at this
here's
moment?
the question.
What is it?
We've been told in the previous show
Yes.
that when we switch over,
Yes.
they like for us to not be in the picture because it covers up part of the picture book. But
Right.
here, we're not covering anything up.
I'm not giving them the option. They're going to have to look
You're
at me.
going to have to look at us.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay?
If you want to circulate some sort of petition and get 800 signatures that tell us not to put ourselves there, we'll consider it. But probably still say
signatures.
no. Okay.
800 signatures minimum.
Okay. Are we
Right.
ready? Here we go.
Chapter-
On your mark.
Chapter 8, the stakeout.
Get set. Go.
The day ends, but instead of heading to the front of the school, Milton and I go to the back parking lot where the buses line up. Are you sure about this? Says Milton, looking even less certain than usual. I'm sure. I give him a wink. We squeeze into a seat with Emily. The Dublingers are on the other side of the bus. They give me a glare. I give them a glare. We play glare tennis. It goes on for a while. Eventually, the bus pulls up to a perfect white house with bushes shaped like animals and a statue of a lion on the lawn. As Tracy leaves the bus, she looks back with one final glare. I give her a dignified nod to let her know that I'm ready for any challenge. A few minutes later, the bus stops again. Here we are, says Emily. It is a thrilling moment. My very first visit to my best friend's house. It is a small but friendly-looking place with yellow paint and red shutters and boxes full of flowers in the windows. Do you guys want a snack before we get started? Oops, look, I have a pink sticky on that I didn't
that's
quite
funny.
clear out.
That's authenticity, friends.
That was probably a note to Matthew asking him something
To
about
back off. Back off, Matthew.
No, I wonder what it was.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Do you guys want a snack before we get started? Says Emily. Sure, says Milton. Absolutely not, I insist. Where is the mailbox? There, says Emily, pointing. It's a normal-looking mailbox, though it wobbles a little. Is the wobble new? Asks Milton. It's always wobbled, says Emily. I have a look around the yard. There is a tree, but it's scrawny and not nearly high enough to give us a commanding view of the mailbox. And while its meager branches might hold Milton or a sparrow, they would surely crumble beneath my magnificent frame. Which means there's only one option. How do we get up on the roof? The roof? Asks Emily. Absolutely not, says Milton. But I'm already in motion, into the house, up the stairs, into the attic, like a bolt of lightning streaking through the midnight sky above a desolate mountaintop fortress. As I suspected, by crawling out the highest window and grabbing onto the gutter, we should be able to pull ourselves onto the roof. I'm halfway up when Milton shrieks for me to stop! He's usually as calm as moss on the shady side of a rock, but at this moment he is slightly purple. This isn't going to happen. Milton pulls a piece of paper from his pocket. I'd like to remind you of the document you signed this morning. I give Milton a look that usually makes him do whatever I say, but today it isn't working. Please see bylaw number 7. As I recall, there were only 6 bylaws. There, he says, handing me a magnifying glass and pointing to the bottom of the page. Look closely. Number 7. Moxie will not require Milton to do anything dangerous or unpleasant. In the event of a disagreement between Moxie and Milton over the definitions of dangerous or unpleasant, Milton's definition will win. I am shocked and enraged. How did you write that so small? That's why they call it fine print, says Milton, looking smug. But it's so incredibly tiny. Is that your signature? He insists. I've been duped. I've been fooled. As Danny Duguid often says, if you let someone fool you, you're the fool. I'm about to say some not very sisterly things when I suddenly remember bylaw number 1. What about bylaw number 1? What about it? Milton will be a full partner. Full partners do not cower in the attic while their daring sisters do the dangerous work. Full partners do not trick their sisters with sneaky microscopic sentences. What would Danny say about that? He would say... But Milton stops. He knows full well that Danny would rather swallow a pair of scissors than trick his sister on purpose. As we stand there glaring at each other like Dubliners, Emily looks at us like a sad deer watching a forest fire. I'm going up, I say. You stay here if you want. It's perfectly clear you're not ready to be a partner. I'm halfway out the window when Milton says, Wait. He walks over, and I help him onto the roof. Oh my goodness, be careful, says Emily. I give her a wink and pull myself up. The view is amazing. We can see downtown Tiddlywump, the woods, the water tower, the river. Even though he's still mad, I can tell that Milton is a little bit thrilled about what's happening. He doesn't usually do anything that isn't boring and safe and predictable. He doesn't usually get a chance to feel so tall. One thing is certain, we have an excellent view of the mailbox. I assume the squiggler will show up at any moment. We wait. And wait. A man walks down the sidewalk wearing a hooded sweatshirt. Extremely suspicious, I say. If only we had a big net, says Milton. But the man walks right past Emily's mailbox. 2 teenage girls walk by, chatting about this or that. Could one of them be the squiggler? I think it's the one on the right, says Milton. They walk on by. Eventually, someone does walk straight up to the mailbox. A man in a blue shirt with a bag over his shoulder. We've got him, I say. That's the mailman, says Milton. Milton is not wrong. And so we wait. And wait. You haven't even said one nice thing about me today, says Milton, referring, of course, to bylaw number 5. That may be true, but technically I still have plenty of time left. I will, I say, and I will, as soon as I think of something. It starts to rain. Milton looks at his watch. I don't think the squiggler is coming. But he could show up at any moment. I'm getting wet. I say nothing. I'm staring at the mailbox and focusing on it, not blinking in case the squiggler is lightning fast. Dad's going to be home soon, says Milton. Are you committed to solving this mystery or not? Of course I am. Prove it. You're doing it again. What? Acting like Rex. Rex is a rowdy 7-year-old who never washes his hands and chews with his mouth open. I am a professional. Rex is thoughtless and rude, says Milton. Rex doesn't care if he's late for dinner or puts other people in dangerous situations. Danny would say that this roof is getting slippery and that it's going to be dark soon and that we can try to catch the squiggler tomorrow. Stop acting like Danny Dogood. We're in the middle of a stakeout. By and by, mutters Milton under his breath. What did you say? But I know what he said. By and by is what Danny says to calm himself down when he's frustrated with Rex, which means he says it a lot. Danny's entire purpose in life, his reason for being alive, is trying to convince Rex to be as good and perfect as Danny. As I was reading book 1, Doing Good, I found myself cheering for Rex every time he did something awful. I kept waiting for Danny to get frustrated and yell at Rex or give up on him. But Danny never does. Instead, he says, by and by, and keeps patiently showing Rex the right way to do things. Eventually, at the very end of book 1, Rex finally does something right and says, Now I see you're right, Danny. It is better to do good. I read that sentence and screamed and threw the book across the room and broke my orange juice glass and vowed that I will never ever read another Danny Dogood book as long as I live. If being Milton's partner means getting battered with constant advice from Danny, I'm not interested. You and your do-gooding self can get off this roof and help 1,000 old ladies cross the street 1,000 times. I'm going to stay up here and save the world. Fine, says Milton. I'm going. But first, I want my 50 cents. What? Carefully keeping one hand on the roof, Milton uses his other hand to pull out his notebook and shows me the page that says, Ode to Milton, 50 cents. I am flabbergasted. This is no time to think about money. This is time to be 200% focused on catching the squiggler. I'll give you your 50 cents as soon as you start acting like a partner instead of a do-gooding sidekick. Milton looks at me with rage. I'm afraid he's going to leap across the rooftop and bite me in the ankle. That's a violation of bylaw number 3. You agreed to never call me sidekick. Maybe Milton is right, but I do not like bylaw number 3. And now that I've violated it, I decided to go all in. How about lackey then? I would stop right now if I were you. As Danny Duguid would say, words have consequences. What a gnomish thing to say! Milton is madder than a bee that has just been stung by 7 other bees. I am not your sidekick or a lackey. I am not gnomish. I am your partner, and I want my 50 cents. I have never seen Milton this angry before, and I know I should back down, but I can't stop myself. Don't you mean by and by, Danny? I say, digging 2 quarters out of my pocket and tossing them in his general direction. But because Milton is using both of his hands to hold on, the quarters bounce off his chest and start skittering down the roof, which upsets one half of Milton's brain so much that he lunges to catch them, before the other half realizes that this is a terrible idea. Says Milton as he starts to slide down the roof. I catch his hand and manage to stop him for just a piece of a second, but the roof is steep and Milton's wet fingers slip right through mine. His eyes get as wide as 2 planets as he shoots backward on his belly, down the roof, and disappears over the edge. I hear a crash and an oof, and then silence.
I think that was an excellent place to stop, Robbie.
Oh my
because
goodness.
there's a real cliffhanger.
Oh my goodness.
What happens to poor Milton?
Oh my
Well done, Robbie.
goodness.
Well done. I couldn't have picked better myself. All right,
I
my
just want to
friends.
show you
Yes,
one of my favorite.
And if you have any questions about that section,
Yes.
bring them, friends. Bring them
Yes.
over. Bring them under. Bring them up.
This one where Mossie's reading Danny Duguid.
Can you zoom in a little
and
bit?
she gets so mad.
Yes. This is like Robbie. This is you. This is really a self-portrait here. This is what happens to Robbie when
She's
she
reading
gets
along,
engaged.
she's drinking her lemonade,
Yeah,
she's
no.
having a good time.
Robbie,
She's like,
let's see it. Let's see it.
What?
Yes,
Are
look at
you
that. Yes,
kidding
yes.
me?
Did you see those eyebrows? She basically looked in the mirror when she was angry
I
and
felt
did a
Moxie
self-portrait.
in this moment.
Whoa.
I totally felt it.
Whoa.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I haven't read this book in so long. It's really
Yeah.
fun to be reminded of the story here, you guys.
Yeah.
So, no questions that I see coming forward from the fans. We have, of
No
course,
questions at
more
all.
sass from El Puppy. El Puppy says, I like Robbie there, but Matthew, I'll sign a petition to have only Robbie in the corner.
no.
So, that's okay. You
Well,
guys,
you know what? We could, that's actually
I
possible.
know it is.
because-
Don't show them that that's possible. We are going to switch. We're going to flip. I'm pouting, but you can't even see.
I can't hear you, Matthew.
I'm pouting,
You're not
but
even
you
here.
can't even see.
Where did Matthew go?
I don't know. Matthew, I'm going to start picking my nose if you're going to leave me over here and nobody can see. I'm just going to do all the things I want to be doing. Is there anything else that we have here? Draw scavenger hunt. What?
You know, yesterday I
Yeah.
gave you guys the downloadable for the fun little scavenger hunt.
Yeah, but what? Draw scavenger hunt. What? I didn't see what it said.
Oh, sorry. It
Yeah.
said draw scavenger hunt findings. This was just if we had lots of time left, which we have 5 minutes
But
left.
what else is on the agenda? Is that all there is on the jokes? Let's do some jokes. You skipped number 8. You went right from number. Yeah.
I just I copied
Yeah.
and pasted.
No, I like that. I think that's a
jokes
style
from
move.
last time.
El Puppy had some jokes right at the beginning. Let's
Okay.
try to get those.
You close
in.
your eyes. It's better when you
I
guess
don't need
the
to close
jokes
them. I am disciplined. I
than
don't
me.
look. I
Okay.
don't look. Yes.
What did one plate say to the other plate?
What did one plate say to the
This one's
other
funny.
plate? Plate, platter.
Nah.
I'm going to give you some platitudes
Nah.
about how pretty you are today.
No.
There's a fork between us. Don't let the napkins between
All
us.
right.
You got so much more food on you than I do.
Close close.
Yeah?
Dinner is on me.
Dinner's on me. I
That's
like
a good
that.
one.
Okay, that is.
Now,
that
for
is-
those of you who don't necessarily get that, that's a phrase.
that means-
when you go out to dinner with somebody and you're saying, "I'll buy dinner for everyone or for you." Dinner's on me.
Dinner's on me.
I'll pay for it.
Meaning,
Yes.
I will. Yes,
Yeah.
the tab, the bill, the
but
bill.
if you're a plate, dinner is literally
Dinner's on me.
on top of you.
Yes, nice work. Yeah.
I thought that was a good one.
What's
okay,
next?
why did the giraffes get bad grades?
Because their necks were so long that by the time the problems traveled all the way from
boy.
their ears to
No.
their little giraffe feet,
No.
because they really had to stretch for the answers.
She had her head in the clouds.
Oh, okay. That's another phrase that
also,
means, yeah.
she was a giraffe.
Giraffes
They're
aren't
not so
known
good
for mathematics.
At math.
Or grammar.
Yeah.
Or really any of the
Yeah.
things that we study in
That-
school.
That we would give them grades for.
Yeah,
probably.
so there's that.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
A deer with no eyes. That sounds kind of creepy, really. I think that's pretty scary. I bet that would be something you'd put in some sort of a special circus that you had to spend extra money to go to. That's what I think it would be. A deer with no eyes is a door?
No idea.
No idea. No idea. All
That
right.
was a good
I like
one.
that. I like that.
E wants to know who saw the poop machine video
sorry.
on the last one.
Oh,
want
I did.
you guys to
I
know. You need to go look it up.
I want to know how many people's parents are not going to let them watch this show tomorrow. That's what I want to know.
That was
Educational?
Art.
Educational.
That was art, you guys.
Okay,
that was
art.
art.
That was art.
All right.
That was art. Yes.
Okay. Cool in the gang. We established that. Hi, Kylie.
You guys, we need some content from you for the last minute. Can somebody tell us something about robots? Can someone ask us a question?
E needs detention immunity.
Why?
Did you do your homework, E?
Yeah, what do you can't
Did
just
you
request
provide
it.
me with some fascinating information about robots?
Are you requesting some nepotism just because you're related to somebody who makes theme songs? That is not enough. We're not going
You
to
know
teach you what.
That is how the world works.
That's not how this world works. In this world, we value robots that poop and straightforward honesty and no special connections. All right?
All right.
All right. All right, then it's on you. You guys, we're done unless
No,
you have something.
I had an agenda item, which was to draw some things.
Do you think there is time for that sort of thing?
Yes,
I feel
it's
like
2 minutes. I'm going to draw something really quick.
All right,
I
Robbie's
was going to
gonna-
make you draw something.
All right, let's do it. What am I
and
gonna
have
draw?
them guess what it was.
All right, what am I going to draw?
But they're never going to guess what it is.
What are you talking about? I'm an excellent drawer of things. So what? Oh, on here. All right, what am I
Yeah,
going to draw?
it's gonna
Tell me
have
what I'm
it-
going to draw. You guys, you have to guess. Guess in the sidebar. What am I going to draw, Rob?
You are going to draw this.
Oh, nobody even knows what that is.
No?
I don't think so.
That's
All right.
something everybody has in school.
Oh my gosh. All right, but I'm not going to draw it to look like that. I'm going to draw it like
Draw
the
it.
things that people have
But
in
this
school.
is the thing that we found. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, look.
What was
I'm
that?
sorry. I'm sorry. I gave Matthew the wrong tool.
yeah.
Here we go. Hold on.
Matthew is lacking tools as it is. All right. This is something that you... Why is it this color?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Hold on. I can make it a different color. Ow. This is false. This is supposed to be a drawing of something that we found
Nobody
on the scavenger
has
hunt
any idea what that is.
to show everyone that they should go to the fun page and download stuff.
Nobody has
and
any,
draw pictures on
any
there.
idea what that is.
All right. I'm going to draw. Where's a pen? I'm going to draw something that I found in my room.
Please, everybody know that Robbie made this a weird color.
I did. Hold on a second. You know what I'm going to do for you,
What?
Matthew?
What?
I'm going to fix this.
You are?
So that it's not a weird
You
color.
gonna make it black?
Hold on. Oh, I can't make it black.
This is requiring
Sorry.
lots and lots of time
Sorry.
away from adding to my
I know.
drawing. Yeah.
Here, now I'm going to make it black.
Okay.
And you're just going to have to...
You mean new lines are going to be black,
No,
but the old
new
lines are
are
stuck?
going to be black.
Oh my gosh.
Does anybody know what this is? Come on, you guys. You're supposed to be guessing.
I don't know what I can do. It's going to just be worse. Everything I add to it, I'm going to add a little, like, two-part... All right. Does that help, friends? Does that help? Let's see.
Nobody's guessing anything.
Nobody's guessing anything. They're just... I think everyone
Maybe
is
it's too
horrified.
hard to see.
It probably is. Here, I will add some darker lines to my drawing. Oh, these are supposed to be different sizes, aren't they? What do we have here? I don't know. Maybe everybody fell asleep. It's possible. Can you guys really not guess what I've drawn here? You know what? They might not have these anymore. These might be from prehistoric times. I
feel like
things.
Principal Ella should know what this is.
Because she is in charge of an entire school district?
Yes. If you're going to be superintendent of all things, you should probably...
What's this, you guys? What's this? And this goes into here.
Man.
And this gets turned around like this.
That was a bomb.
You guys, are you just only interested if we talk about poop? Is that it?
I think that's what we're trying to say.
No guesses?
No, zero guesses.
Did something happen?
0 guesses.
Where did you guys go? Do you not understand what I've drawn?
Yeah.
No one's even mocking me, which makes me very suspicious. El Puppy's not even making any comments at my expense. Robbie, I'm absolutely beside myself. The lack of viewer engagement is quite upsetting.
I feel like you did an okay job.
I mean, but there's not even any wrong guesses. Come on, guys. Something, sign of life, anything.
I don't know. Maybe that's just a fail. Maybe nobody's interested in seeing us draw.
Guys, we gotta go. It's time to go. We are 2 minutes past.
To show them.
Oh, all right.
So what did you draw in my little booklet?
Oh, I know what that is. Does anyone know what that is?
Nobody else knows what that is, but it's a charming thing in my house that I thought.
Charming is an editorial comment. It's an opinion, but I agree.
It's a tape dispenser.
It's made of a little bit of a look at that.
Isn't it cute? It doesn't do a great job of dispensing tape.
No.
It's great. So,
all right, friends,
that's a downloadable, guys. You can still go there and get it.
I opine that something went wrong and comments are being suppressed because our friends are so
usually
eager
a chatty
to jump
bunch.
in and keep us company. So I
happening?
don't know what's going on here. Sorry, we're gonna go. We're gonna go with a feeling of incompleteness, of not feeling quite requited in this exchange. We count on you, and you.
Anybody have any jokes?
Nothing. No, I think something weird happened.
Did we not scroll down to the bottom?
No, I just type and see. Where are you guys?
What happened?
Where did you go? Was everyone taken away by? Maybe everyone was taken away by aliens all at once. All the different households followed the scent of the stream. Where did you go? Somebody. Sign of life. All right. So we may or may not be back tomorrow. This might be the sign that we need that there is no more love. There's no more love.
Wow.
All right, friends.
Wow.
Farewell.
Bye, everyone.
People used to be my friends.
I mean, you know what happened?
What?
We hit 2 o'clock. Everybody has other things to do at 2 o'clock.
No, they're still sitting there. They're still sitting. They're not commenting. I don't know what to say. All right, friends. Goodbye.
Yes.
Farewell.
We love you.
Auf Wienerstein. Good night.
Yes.
We have to go.
And it's time.
And something doesn't feel right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.